Yeah. And by himself. You.
The Chinese Grand Prix then is upon us once more. A race that saw Michael Schumacher claim his final Formula One victory in 2006, as well as Red Bull's first with Sebastian Vettel in 2009. There's no doubt we've got plenty more drama to come here in Shanghai. We're here in the Yangtze River Delta today, home of the 16 corners that make up the Shanghai International Circuit. 54% of this 3.3-mile lap is taken at full throttle, and we'll be getting up to speeds of around 200 miles an hour, with DRS assisting the cars down the back straight before they brake into the sharp hairpin at turn 14. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness, and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Verstappen,
Okay, Max P4.
Lewis Hamilton, and Tsunoda.
Tsunoda 6th. He's gonna get the seat.
Leclerc,
Racing Bulls better.
Ireland, and Esteban Ocon. Brown, Russell, Valtteri Bottas. They've taken a grid penalty, and Aitken. Gasly, Latifi,
Start 11th.
Daniel Ricciardo, and Mick Schumacher. Mazepin and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And now it's time to head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
We go mediums. Because if we can go to the softs, we can go. To be too soft this race. Because if we. Oh my god. Alright. Are we ready? Yeah, here we go. It's gonna be 5 lights ahead of the drivers for the Chinese Grand Prix, and we are underway. We're gonna cover off something like an Aston Martin of George Russell. We're towards turn 1, and we're looking to make a move. Vehicle condition.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Vehicle condition.
Say again, you're breaking up. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Alright, as we're ahead, I mean, some people are on the softs. Esteban Ocon's on the softs. We're on the medium composite tire, so that's new medium. So that is the benefit of being eliminated early, as Russell and Hamilton, Giovinazzi and Hamilton side by side. Hamilton has to concede because he's on the harder tires. You can't make the move on the inside. Cut through to the corner. We're up to 8th already. It's a good sign for us. As Leclerc and Ocon battling. Here we go with Hamilton. We're going to be side by side with Lewis. Getting the slipstream. Where's the move going to happen? Hamilton defends that inside line. He's shaking about. Outside line, it will work with us, and that is P7. Tsunoda up to 5th, Giovinazzi up to 6th. Hamilton down to 8th, we're up to 7th. Now our focus is Antonio Giovinazzi, who's sitting quite comfortably in 8th, 6th place. Verstappen, by the way, is just right in this pack as well. What am I doing? Yeah, what am I doing? Like, I'm not locking in. As Esteban Ocon comes into the pits. But all these guys who are on hards are going to be quicker later on in this race. How do you guys like gain so much speed on the exit? Like on that high speed corner. Yeah, we lost about a couple of tenths. We are definitely Yuki Tsunoda in 2025 here in season 4 of this career mode.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
As we are 5/10. We've outraced our teammate once. That was just a lucky P4. Could have been a P3 if it wasn't for other circumstances. So here we go with Antonio Giovinazzi at 33.3. We are definitely that slow, but
second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Giovinazzi. Oh, I'm not going to be aggressive, Antonio. Yep, as I said that. He was very slow going through the corner. Oh yeah, I'm trying my luck around the outside. What is Giovinazzi doing? Sorry, I'm flashbacking just because, yeah. Anyway, we're going to try to complete the move on Antonio, and inside line. And that is easy. As knife through butter.
Good job, nice
And
overtake.
now, it's Yuki Tsunoda, who we have to battle against. Look, it just understeers completely. Oh wow. Sorry, I'm flashbacking so many times, but this is just a nightmare. Like Apex? That is a good late Apex actually. So Tsunoda gets the DRS here yet, which he does. I'm not gonna get the DRS right now, so I'm in danger of Antonio Giovinazzi. This is gonna be a splendid recovery, by the way. Here we go. Down this front straightaway. Tsunoda's just gonna pull away. But I have the gap over Antonio, so. Oh my god, I lost 2 tenths. And Tsunoda's closing in on those guys. Look at that, the two McLarens have pulled away from Sainz.
Gap to teammate ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Behind. Yeah, so notice just clinging onto that DRS. Which is my issue. That the DRS is being clinged on. By a man named Yuki Tsunoda. Of all people. Good late Apex out here. He's pulling away. How are we getting gapped by an AlphaTauri? Let's just try to keep up, at least. We're losing speed. We're just not hammarking it. Three, 2.
Tsunoda ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.0 seconds.
We can
They're on
undercut
fresh
Max.
mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.3. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Oh, someone spun. Yeah, someone. Okay, it's magic spin. I got it. Verstappen is very close to Sainz here. This could well be a move from Max Verstappen to move up to third place. What is Tsunoda gonna say? Is he saying, well, I deserve that Red Bull seat, so I should probably be up there. But I think Tsunoda is also thinking, well, there is a Red Bull guy behind me, I need to back off. But I don't think Yuki Tsunoda has that same mindset. You know that one. As Jake Brown is closing in. And he might have a detection point. Yes, he does. Whilst the man behind him does not. Here we go. Sainz, Verstappen, Tsunoda, and Brown. Brown is too far back, but he's going to get that DRS. But Max Verstappen, he's not making a move. Jake Brown, oh yeah, this is riding the likes of Brown and Tsunoda, who were in the fray just earlier. And now it's a 32.9 for the world championship, from the world champion from last year, but from season 1. Oh, it was actually season 2, I think. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway. This is going to be a good lot here because all of these guys behind Carlos Sainz are Honda powered. This is a good chance to test the skills of these two drivers. Oh, Tsunoda losing the rear on the exit. This is gonna invite Jake Brown a lot of time. As you can see, Tsunoda's losing the grip that he wants, that he likes to get, and as you can see, Tsunoda in danger. Sainz as well.
Some information
in danger.
on Norris. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Lando Norris has an issue with his car. So one of the McLarens has got an issue. And this is going to be good. And Mick Schumacher's out.
It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
And Yuki Tsunoda, meanwhile, is in danger. Oh, he's going to get done again. Oh, Jake Brown was close to taking out Tsunoda, but he moves to the inside. Playing with the throttle, playing with fire, and now he's up to P5. Huge move from Jake Brown there. What a play. What a play by that Red Bull guy. He just sends it from P11 up to P5. What a recovery for the young Brits. Now Carlos Sainz has got 2 Red Bulls behind who are looking to battle
Caution.
for those places. Did I make an error? And Yuki, he's gonna be like, well, I am in danger. Why am I hitting those yellow things? I think Jake Brown's a good distance. Oh, Sainz locks up. Come on. Look, it just doesn't want to give me the line. Give me a minute. But this lockup from Carlos Sainz. See the two Red Bulls behind. Two, two, three. Right. I still hit the same thing. God damn it. This is the hard part of being a racer. As now Yuki Tsunoda, he's still gonna be stuck behind Jake Brown because of that ERS. But you can see how Sainz is slow compared to Verstappen, and Norris is slowing down even more. This is not good for, say, a full Lando Norris and McLaren.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Oh, Brown closing by his teammate, and now he's gonna go around the outside. Is he gonna make the move stick? Oh, Verstappen doesn't see him in his mirrors. You can see how much close I was to Max.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh wow, yep, Max doesn't want to give me the room.
Copy.
Max, I'm counting on Sainz, so just bear with me here. No team orders. I was waiting for that downshift. Come on. Now Sainz has got a little bit of breathing room. But now he doesn't, because this is the Red Bull where Jake Brown really excels the most. This corner, this specific stretch of corners, and now, for the first time this season, we can say Jake Brown is in the podium places as Brown makes the move to the inside. What a move by Jake Brown and Carlos Sainz. Verstappen lost so much speed on the exit of the corner. This is not good. Yuki Tsunoda is right there with them.
Faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
And Lando Norris is struggling, so Jake Brown's like, we'll have to turn on the jets because I have a guy who is struggling right in front. Verstappen though lost so much time because Jake Brown made that move. So Brown knows that his teammate's on the same strategy.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Vehicle condition.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving. Okay. Gap ahead is 3.4 seconds.
And look at this, Lando Norris in danger.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Oh, I did hit the apex. I'm such an idiot. And I'm bringing these guys.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So now Brown thinking?
Norris is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 3.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. They have some kind of mechanical problem. The time last lap was a 1:34.6. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
So Sainz is losing time, as well as Verstappen and as well as Tsunoda. Tsunoda is at the back of this train. Jake Brown's just bringing these three to Lando Norris, who has been in a massive state right now. He's having so many issues with his car here in China. So Carlos. Two seconds. That gap is going down. It's now 1.9. Now what would happen if Lando Norris drops out of this race? Well, Sebastian Vettel will lead the championship, possibly winning his 5th world title. Norris versus Vettel has been the talk of the town the past couple of seasons. Of course, saw, as you can see, Norris struggling on corner entry. They're on top end speed, as well as on acceleration. He still wins acceleration compared to that Red Bull, but that straight line speed is gone. Like, the McLaren went from being the dominant car to now being behind the likes of AlphaTauri performance. So the reliability still a little bit questionable for McLaren ever since Jake Brown left that car. But McLaren, they're trying to resolve those issues, and they're looking to try and still put out a result here for Lando Norris. Of course, Norris, a champion. He has been a champion, a defending champion. He's still in his prime. Joined Formula 1 in 2019 in this track in this first race. He crashed out with former teammate Carlos Sainz, and which was caused by Danica Fiat. And fast forward, Norris is fighting for the podium. But is he going to stay there? Because Jake Brown, who doesn't have any issues,
the pit window, you'll be on the hards.
He is right behind Lando Norris, and on the same strategy as well. And Jake Brown wants to make this move. He wants to make this move safe as possible so that Lando Norris will just get on his way. And this looks to be like there's going to be a move shortly. Will Jake Brown make the move? Oh, contact with Norris, and that's a flashback. Oh, is Jake Brown gonna make the move to the inside? Yes, he does, and that's a move for Jake Brown ahead of Lando Norris. Actually, I'm just gonna retract that because I think that was a little bit dirty. Yeah, that was a little bit dirty. That was just a huge send. So Lando Norris still in the lead of the championship, matching with Sebastian Vettel. Or I think Norris just wins that one because it's the fastest lap. He still has the championship lead by just 2 points. But Norris he has a target in his back, because now Jake Brown, this is his section. Norris loses the back end. Jake Brown will wait until the main straight. He knows that Norris doesn't have the speed, so he's decided, well, it's best for you, for McLaren, for Lando Norris, and he's gonna get pimped from the line. Jake Brown switches to the left from the right, and Norris dives still on the inside. But on the exit, does the Red Bull have it? No, Norris still has it on the exit. Norris nose ahead. Jake Brown forces him wide and gives him the bumper. Or he doesn't even give him a bumper. He just continues. As now, Sainz is going to make a move on the inside. Is he going to make it stick on Norris? Is Norris close enough to make a move on the inside? Does he have the exit speed? I think it's still going to be Carlos Sainz who's going to win that one. So, Carlos Sainz will win that battle out, although Lando Norris on the exit pulls ahead. That is good job. Although Norris still behind Jake Brown, he's just 6/10. Now, does Norris have any opportunity fighting back at Jake Brown here? Carlos Sainz has just lost about a couple of tenths, 9/10 of a second. Norris has kept up there. Here comes Norris. Does he still have that McLaren power in him? Does he have enough? No. He continues to pile in the pressure on his former teammate. And Norris comes into the pits, as well as Verstappen, and as well...
We're boxing this lap.
What? How is...
Banks is coming in for his stop.
So what's Tsunoda? Tsunoda came into the pits to try for the undercut. So, if Norris gets a little bit of an undercut working, Max Verstappen, this is going to work out in Verstappen's favour. Man, this is going to work out in Verstappen's favour. So Brown still has it going through these couple of sections of the track. Vettel P1 still.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Let's try to keep the car in one piece. Okay, I just said that and the car almost died. I hate those vibrations, mate. Sainz is 1.4 behind. Just a reminder. He's on the hards. I think your TMS is gonna hold him up. Copy. Set pits. Zero pits. Good job. Good work. Oh, did you see how Jake Brown was so close to hitting that wall, Carlos Sainz?
Exit now.
2.5 second stop. Norris has now gone through the final corner. Has the undercut worked for the world champion?
Strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Oh, Norris! Oh my goodness! Oh, sorry. Sorry. Norris is gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Norris ahead. but Brown still keeping it himself in second place. He still keeps himself in second place, but he still has cold tires, and Norris might just have an opportunity. Norris now goes to the outside. Does Jake have anything? He's gonna send one to the inside. Does he have enough temperature on his tires? Yes, he does. And Lando Norris, though, is the issues are solved. Jake Brown covers that the outside line. Will Norris make a move here? Yes, he does. Side by side. Jake Brown continues to defend. He closes the door shut on Lando Norris, and he's ahead. He's up into net second place. Norris still battling it out with Jake Brown. Will Brown concede? Brown does not want to concede, but headed through this DRS zone. Norris might just have the advantage heading to the main straight. Here we go, Red Bull versus McLaren. Things we will future see. Here comes Lando Norris. Norris on the inside. What a move from Lando. Jake Brown will bounce back though on the inside. He's not going to let this one go. And Brown successfully makes the move on Lando Norris. But this will invite, surely will invite Max Verstappen.
The gap to the car ahead is 10.0 seconds.
Max, I think Carlos Sainz. I mean, Lando Norris does. Are the issues solved for Lando in that car? Because if it isn't, it's just a huge loss for Lando Norris if he doesn't have those issues solved. We're not McLaren, but I think he's got the issues solved. I think he's alright. He's now battling for second place, but Jake Brown is a hard pill to swallow or make a move on this man right here. He knows that because he was his teammate back in season 2 of this career mode. When he was in McLaren, his first rookie season, he was the rookie champion. Lewis Hamilton never did that. And Jacques Villeneuve never did. He basically said on his championship speech, I did things that my idol Lewis Hamilton nor Jacques Villeneuve did, but now his teammate, his former teammate, Lando Norris, he's gonna make a move once again. Jake Brown, late block, but on the outside, Red Bull versus McLaren once again. Lando Norris, nowhere. Sainz comes in, and Bottas. This is a load of time for Carlos Sainz to make moves. And of course, does Carlos have anything in store here? Here we go. To the inside. Norris, Brown, side by side. Norris, does he have the upper hand? Jake Brown does not want to make the move. There's a yellow flag. Yellow flag. Lando Norris.
Okay, you need to get that position.
Oh yeah, yellow flag. Yellow flag. I think Jake Brown got onto that yellow flag, so that's going to be close, but I think Jake Brown got that one. So Jake Brown escapes the yellow flag. No things yet said in the FIA, but Jake Brown definitely survived that one. But anyways, that Red Bull, Yuki Tsunoda, this is going to be danger. This is going to be danger. Because Carlos Sainz is quick. Now this is the question. Is Jake Brown holding them up too much? Does Jake Brown have anything left on Lando Norris? What is happening with Jake Brown's pace? Norris cannot do anything. Look at that, Brown is starting to lose grip. And here comes Lando Norris even before the DRS zone. And just like that, Lando Norris takes second place once again. Although, Jake Brown sees an opening, he's going to go for it to the outside. That is a move for Jake Brown. Still in track limits. Norris on the exit. Jake Brown still battling. Norris still in touch.
There's 13 laps of fuel remaining. No issues with tyre wear for now.
Although Jake Brown once
Taking care
again.
of them.
What is going on with Jake Brown today? So Lando Norris once again starting to lose his grips. He knows how costly this would be if he loses to Lando Norris, out of all people. How am I losing grip? Lando Norris actually pulling away. What a pull away from Lando. Oh my god, I'm not locking in, I'm not locking in, I'm not locking in. Oh. So it's another. Oh my god, how are we losing the gap? Here we go. Just trying to have anything. Now on Verstappen. Is he gonna be stuck behind Max Verstappen? Verstappen has got the gap. Lando Norris goes across line 31.999.
Norris has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
And Jake Brown's just worldly behind. And he's gaining. The McLaren still provides a good car. Does it provide much against a McLaren? Or does a Red Bull have what it takes against a McLaren? Even with problems. Oh yeah, Jake Brown's losing 3/10 a lap on those hards. Crucial 3/10 of a second. Sakit. Alright. Norris is pulled away. Oh my god. Finally passed. Oh, Max Verstappen. Has he got it? Yep, he does. That's 500 off the fastest lap. But now, Carlos Sainz is like, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson. What is geometry? And Carlos Sainz on this. First, smooth operator. Norris still does have that problem. Oh yeah, our arrow's cooking. possibly out of his reach. As Brown is starting to struggle with those tires. Now, Lando Norris's turn to pull away and never come back.
P3, you are currently in P3. Norris just ahead. Push for the position. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh hards. Sainz is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Our gap to first place is 13.1 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 8 laps to go. Norris ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 6 laps old. The time last lap.
He's doing 32.1s, 32.4. Fix the issue.
Norris is ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm just swinging around the track. Don't pay attention to Lando now. Just bring this home. First podium. This sides, okay? Yeah. Copy. I got nothing else to say, like Lando is basically too much. Yeah, bro is just doing anything. Look, I'm slower than Vettel. I'm basically matching Vettel's based on the hards. I'm like 2 times slower, but Norris, keep it consistent. I thought you had an issue earlier in the race. Why is there any issue now? What does Jake Brown have to do to defend against Carlos Sainz? Carlos Sainz might just be a little bit in danger here because Jake Brown, as you saw, Lando Norris had good pace, but Jake Brown is still doing those like mid 32s, so it's not easy catching up to him. What do you think about it? But Jake Brown has been struggling to really get on it with his pace. So this is a little bit of a test of Carlos Sainz's commitment now, with what he's been able to do and what he's been able to accomplish. Oh my god. Oh, whoa!
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
He did that on his own. I just spun round and then, oh my goodness. Boom. Like Sainz, look at this. So we spun and then, oh, that's just huge of a crash. I just hit the curb. I'm not gonna flashback this, by the way. Oh my god. Carlos Sainz. How did that not inflict me anyway? It just hit the most indestructible part of my car. That is insane. What the hell? Carlos Sainz. I have a 5-second penalty, so might have to serve that one, but that is insane. Carlos Sainz. Alright. I'm gonna pit. I'm gonna serve my 5 seconds. I'm gonna say screw everybody. I'm gonna pit. Yeah, for penalty. Who's in 11? It's Kyle Milot, so 2, 3, 4, 5.
Release.
That's a lot. But still up to 10. But that is a huge crash for Carlos Sainz. He was catching. Oh yeah, this is gonna win me in strategy. This is a huge win for me in strategy because Carlos Sainz, you are a savior. Actually, it was me, but
Tire condition is still looking good.
I just had to let go because there's nothing I could do. Like Sainz just didn't avoid it, didn't brake. He just went on full throttle. Car's not damaged. Real life it should be, but next lap. Oh my god. That is insane. I'm gonna have the best couple laps of my life. No one pitted with softs. I'm having the best life. Yeah, this is gonna be a wonder. So next lap, the safety car will come in. So look at that. My personal best third sector. 39.4. Norris's personal best third sector is a 40.0. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smash these guys to the ground with this strategy. I have 5 laps to do this. I have 4 laps to do this. I have a possible chance of winning this race. This thing lasts about like 8 to 10 laps, like 18 laps, so. And I served that 5-second penalty, so I don't have any penalties. This is going to be a really good final couple of laps. This would be a really good final couple of laps. Oh my god. This is gonna be an insane last 2 laps here. Last 4 laps to the end. And I'm just warming up my tires. We see that my car, my former car is right there. Esteban Ocon just came back. That's good. Safety car in this lap. Come on. You're gonna catch up. Okay, it doesn't want to pull the trigger. Okay, there it is. Here we go. Lando Norris, Sebastian Vettel will be... Lando Norris is gonna be slow for sure. Max Verstappen in third.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field
Vettel.
accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
And we are racing.
Okay, the incident has been cleared.
Alright,
Let's
we're
get
gonna
back up
have
to racing speed.
full
We're
laps.
trailing our teammate by 2.1 seconds.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a demolition job for this one. Oh yes, someone's slow. And Lando Norris has kept up with his teammate. Here we go. Oh, huge dive. That was very illegal, but somehow I got it through because Leclerc didn't leave me room. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We have the handling. We have the handling. We have the advantage. We have the advantage. Oh yeah. This is gonna feel like home. Oh, Hamilton! Well, Hamilton didn't clearly see me. Come on. Come on. Lewis. Push! Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is gonna be harder. Oh my god. Somehow I'm ahead. Now I'm not. Okay. Sorry. You didn't see my mirror? Here we go. That's Sonoda's fault, wasn't it? That was Sonoda's fault. Alright, I'm just gonna give him the opportunity again. Redeem himself. Yuki. Now I'm just gonna wait for Yuki. Alright, here we go. Last 3 laps of action. A 31.977. 747. Sorry. Yeah. Excuse me. Thank you. Look at truck. Here we go, Norris, Sir Vettel. Max, you have to let me through. Yeah, because I'm quicker than him. A huge decision for Red Bull. Who to prioritize? Because Jake Brown, right now he's quick. He knows he can win this race. Here we go with Max. Does Brown have anything? He's gonna lift. Does it use the RS? And he is clear of Max Verstappen. Now he's gonna set his sights on these two. The final bosses. Fastest lap of the race.
Fastest lap of the race so
For
far.
Jake Brown. What will McLaren do? McLaren might have just fumbled because they could have fitted Vettel for the same tire. But now they really have danger. Remember, Jake Brown is quick on this track. But I think Jake Brown just doesn't have enough time to maybe make a move. To maybe do something. Norris is going to back off. He knows the danger that his teammate is being imposed up. They're trying to win basically everything. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a huge moment in the championship. Will Norris, what is they gonna do? They have DRS, but I don't think Jake Brown does have the power. Yeah, but he has the grip in the end. If he can make it to the end. See the grit, the determination that Jake Brown is doing.
This is your final lap. Final
Look
lap of
at
the
that,
race.
he's putting fastest lap after fastest lap. Alright, I'm gonna flash back for the final lap.
Great
31.388.
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Last lap is Vettel. Who's gonna win this one? Vettel or Norris? Or Brown? Because Brown, look how much closer that he is now. What does Norris do? He has to protect his teammate, does he? Is it gonna be a last lap pass? Why Norris? They have to know that Jake Brown is about 8/10 behind. Okay, are you kidding me? Oh. Well, let's come down. Will Vettel, well, Norris is backing out. Norris is backing out. Still trying to get that DRS off his teammate. Here we go. Oh, Brown wide. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna flashback it again. What? Alright, here we go. Final time through the straight. DRS assistance. What is Norris gonna do? Does Norris have any response? If only I had one more lap, bro. But Sebastian Vettel is gonna take victory in China. Vettel matches with Lando Norris. Vettel wins. Brown finishes third.
Brilliant job, mate. That's a fantastic
Norris
podium.
in second.
Super driving, really strong pace.
What a last lap.
Very happy.
Good last lap from Jake. If you only have one more lap, or
It's a performance
Someone
to be
go.
proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners today. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at
podium for
McLaren
Brad.
tonight. Congratulations to everyone
Did
on the team,
everything to
securing the
throw
win
at the McLaren,
and
but it
proving
was
they're
a
a
little
force to be
bit-
reckoned with out on the track.
Unfortunately.
Sebastian Vettel is our new championship leader after a great result. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Brown. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
That's gonna do it. See you in the next one. Even if I did flash my phone, like I will still finish P3.